day that I did it. It's July 13th. Here's the corn plant. And I finally decided to pull the trigger. And I'm gonna take a chance. I got these from somebody. It's organic Great Northern beans you just buy from the store. And I took a chance and I put them in a wet paper towel to do a germination test, and I did 10 of them. And I found out that I got 100% germination rate on the seeds, and I hear it takes 65 to 90 days to grow to get to the dry bean stage. So I look on the calculator, I have about maybe 75 days till our first frost date. So I went ahead and in between all my rows, I planted some beans. So it's a grand experiment. We'll see if it works. I'm hoping they grow, and I hope they mature enough I can have dry beans through the winter. Great Northern is one of our favorites, and I love that it's native to our state. So that's fantastic. I just absolutely love that. And here is some potatoes that I told you we planted, and just decided to experiment on these ones too, and they are doing really good. We got a good rain the other day, so they really shot up and they're doing fantastic. So everything else though, I'm still having a lot of things like my cucumbers and my pumpkin. I'll zoom up for you here. They are starting to grow, but it's not very much. But it's enough that I'm hopeful they'll start taking off here. So this whole section right here is new growth. And then those guys were barely above the ground when I first planted them. And then here are my tomatoes. So I'm doing a Florida weave. So basically you take a post and you stagger it or so many feet down. And then I'm using baling twine from my husband, and you just weave in like a figure-8 pattern around each of the plants. So you go on one side and then the opposite side of the next plant. You just go back and forth, loop it back around, and then you just keep adding layers as they get taller. So I've done 2 layers. Today I'm going to add a 3rd layer to the weave, and yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. So I'm happy about that. Here's my daughter's lettuce for her rabbit, starting to sprout. But we have got an issue starting. So this is a little Mizuna that is barely alive. I don't know if you can tell if it's focusing or not, but it got shredded by flea beetles. And then here's our kale. It was just starting to get tore up. You see the holes there. But the main problem we had was right over here. It's my arugula, and it got tore up. It's just like lace on a lot of the leaves. I don't know if I can get it to focus enough, but if you're curious why I have all this white powder on there, I'm trying out, I did some research and found out that diatomaceous earth can possibly kill off the flea beetles. I probably did overkill on powdering it, but I really wanted to make sure these were not going to spread to the rest of the garden or anything new that I planted. So I put it in there, and it actually seems to be working, because I have not been able to find any live flea beetles in here at all. And this morning I saw some, but they looked like they were actually dead already. So I'm really excited. I think it actually worked, and it worked overnight because I just did this yesterday. So I'm pretty happy with the results. This one was just starting to get the flea beetles on our kale, so it seemed to have killed them off too. I think, oh, there's a little one still in there. He flew over there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, we almost got them all. So I'm hoping it will take care of the problem. But here's the potatoes, and I'm actually starting to get close to harvesting some of my potatoes, because some of them have bloomed out already, and this one right here, he is already starting to die back a bit. And then this pot, we had a plant that looked like it was having pest or disease or something, but it just refused to grow, was not doing it. So yesterday we picked that one out and we ate all the potatoes. There wasn't a whole lot, but they were so good. Best potatoes I had. So everybody's right, the homegrown ones do taste better. So that was delicious. So our potatoes, they're just looking like they're starting to die back. And I saw this today. And I think we're gonna pick our first bin of potatoes. And this is my son's Noah's potatoes. So he gets to dig them up. I'm gonna go for it. Go ahead.
Pull it?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it. Look at that.
Yeah, he's cute.
Let me see that one. It looks pretty good. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's like mining for treasure. So let's see here. Got one plant here. What do you get? Any little ones? Save all those little ones. Keep digging. Right down there should be some. Look at that. You gonna pull some more? Did you get a little one? Yeah? Oh, you got the little roots, yeah, where they were starting. Let me see that. I'll show them what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on the ones that didn't make it. It's cute little tiny things. Did you find some more? Oh, good. Alright, Noah, dig in there. There you go. What do you think of this? Think it's pretty good?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can find any buried down here. Oh. I don't know if I feel some. Oh, here's one. Oh, got two. Eva, come help. I think that's just mulch. So you feeling any in there? Gotta dig deep. Go ahead and dig, Eva. You got one. Get it. Well, there's some.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome, Noah. So he planted Norland Reds. That's the bin he had. Oh my goodness, there's some more. Here, let's pull this big one here. Look at you.
Told you there was one in there.
He's all tied in half.
How do you do that?
Hey.
Look at that. Oh my word.
Oh, yeah, those are the worms.
I
do that.
Why is he tied in half, Noah?
He got tied?
Did you tie him?
Did you tie him?
No.
No.
How did he get tied?
Let's help him out here. I don't know if I can.
Not split him in half.
Come on, little guy.
How did you do that?
Get you untangled here. Oh my goodness, there we go.
Poor little
Save
guy.
the little worm.
Noah, open the sack. Oh.
They're pretty.
Look, more pink.
Is the harvest we got from my son's bin of potatoes. So I don't think it looks too bad for our first time. And here is our carrots. They are doing good. And actually, another clip, I will show you a carrot that I planted this year, and it looks like it's going to bloom for me. So I'm hoping I can save some seeds off of it. I didn't actually think they were going to bloom until like the second year that they were in the ground or overwintered, but I've got one actually doing it this year. So I will show you that clip. Here is the carrot that I was telling you about. So up here, you see like a bud starting. It's gonna bloom, and then this, look how sturdy the stem is. It's crazy. I've grown carrots before, but I have never seen that happen. And I had wanted to overwinter some to keep seed back and have them go to seed the next year, but I did not expect it this year for my first grown one. And then it looks like I might have another one going right here. It's a little smaller, but it looks like it's doing the same thing. And as far as I can tell, I think this one especially is the Kyoto Red I got from Baker's Creek, because I think it was Kyoto Red, Lunar White, and no, Kyoto Red, and then this is the Black Nebula. You can see on the base it's darker. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but on the base they are more of a purple color. So I have Kyoto Red, Black Nebula, and then Lunar White carrots, and I just alternated rows of those down, and it looks like it's the Kyoto Reds that are going to seed. And as you can tell, my cilantro is going to seed, which is fine because that's perfect for reseeding for next year. It always comes back every spring. I love that. And then if I let these little seeds go, I can use them as coriander for cooking and baking, which I've saved some one year and then somebody must have thrown them out. So this year I'm going to try to keep that back for my baking. But yeah, they are pretty flower. All the pollinators like them, so that's kind of a bonus. Here is some Sweet Williams in our flower bed that came up from being reseeded by themselves. And man, this bed is weedy. I have not done anything with it since I've been focusing on the main garden. But here's some of our daylilies. They're so pretty, I just love them. But these right here, these tall ones, they are my cardinal flowers. And you can look right there, they are getting ready to bloom. So I will give you guys an update on how these look because they are gorgeous when they go. And the hummingbirds absolutely love it. They come, that's the first time we've ever seen hummingbirds really, is when these things get tall and they bloom. And then over here, this year we started reseeding some cosmos back into our garden and some calendulas. So right now, seeded cosmos, like right there, they're still pretty little. So I'm hoping they will still have time to take off. But yeah, that's our wild, crazy, non-weeded flower bed. And here's some petunias my daughter got from her birthday. But I'm really excited about one addition that I will show you in a minute. Are my new additions. I've got, so right here is Happy Giant Honeyberry. This is a blue banana honeyberry. And then this little guy is, oh, which one was he? Blue Moose. So I got those for Stark Brothers and just got them the other day in the mail. So I'm really excited to find a place to plant those. And maybe in the next 2-3 years we'll have a bunch of honeyberries. They're otherwise known as hascaps. But yeah, I'm really excited to have some berries that'll work in our northern climate a little bit better. And here's my lettuce. That, like I told you, was too shaded, but we're using it for baby greens and we're finally able to start eating on some of it. And then right next to it here, we're getting our sugar snap peas growing. And never done sugar snap peas before, but look how pretty the blooms are. Yeah, for my size of family, I think we're going to be having to plant a whole lot more next year. It's not going to be enough for us with these little plants. But anyways, I hope you guys all had a good week. I hope you're enjoying your summer lately, having lots of fun. We might be going camping again soon. I'm hoping for my husband's birthday, but hope you all have a great day and the rest of your week.
Let that sunrise be your wake-up call. When times get tough, that's when it's time to give it your all. Don't let one mistake, let one mistake turn into two. There's no